Is it on?
It should be on. It looks on.
Oh, there it is. Good
There
morning,
we go.
guys.
Alice is on it too, and then.
Say good morning, Mom.
Good morning, everyone. You're on Facebook Live, ladies.
Morning.
Morning. Woo! Hello, hello.
So, I think that's kind of cool. I think that.
What's that smell, Mom?
You gotta figure out which city he's going to and which town he's going to. 'cause
What's
mine
your
are
lotion supposed to smell like?
And that's where they
It
went.
is Love Shine Bath and Body Works. I don't know. It smells
Fun?
good, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of strong at first, but it goes away.
It does smell good. What kind did you say it was?
It's that love.
I don't know. You bought it for me.
Love and sunshine. It's your personality in a bottle.
It is.
That explains the scent like Gatorade flavors do, where they're like Rush, they're not flavors anymore.
Morning, Troy.
Good morning. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ace.
Hello, Christine and Brittany.
Oh.
Good morning, Yuma May. Hi, Caitlin. I'm sure she's watching too.
All right, ready?
All right. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live after a long weekend on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Yes, we want to say good morning to all of our Facebook Live viewers so far. If you are watching us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to hit that share button. We have a lot of information that I'm sure you'll have a friend or two might benefit from. If you do not follow us on Facebook Live, we hope that you do so eventually. It's just a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and Monster Media, Yuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour.
Well, Leslie says we missed her birthday on May 27th, but guess what?
We'll do them today.
It's on our birthday list today.
It is.
Why don't we go ahead and jump right on into the birthdays for May 29th. What we do is we have people submit their own birthdays or birthdays of family and friends. We will announce those on the show and then pick one winner at random the following Monday. But since we were off yesterday, we will be doing that drawing here in just a minute.
Yes.
And one winner is drawn, and they will receive a free medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert courtesy of Firehouse Subs.
That's right. If you have a birthday wish that you would like to give on the radio, all you need to do is send it to us by going to monstermediayuma.com, clicking on the Today in Yuma tab. There you will find the little Firehouse Subs logo, the Celebrate banner, and there's a little entry form. Just fill that out, and please give us 24 hours notice.
The Firehouse Public Safety Foundation saves lives through donation grants, and when you buy subs, you help save lives. So it's a win-win for everyone involved.
It is.
All right, birthdays over the weekend. On May 27th, we had Leslie Brown celebrating her birthday.
Yes.
And then yesterday, we had Tiffany Beaucamp, Patty Wooldridge, Josh Norris. I babysat Josh when he was 3 and 4 years old.
Aww.
And he's like some big IT guy now. And Cindy Jankowski, she was my son's 6th grade teacher. She moved from Yuma to the Texas area. And we want to wish you all a happy birthday. And then today's birthdays, very recognizable individual in our community, Mr.
Yes.
Jonathan Lyons is celebrating today
Well, happy birthday.
with Aldo Yepes. Desi Gallagher, she's a relative of the station.
Yes, she is.
She is Boss Man's daughter-in-law, so she is celebrating today. And I'm going to have you say the last one.
Mike. I have no idea.
You don't know how to say their last name?
No, I don't.
You know them.
I know I do, but I don't know how to say the last name. D.
I think it's Stein.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I think Dahin. If you are celebrating a birthday today, that's Mike is your name. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
All right, time to do our drawing from all of last week's winners, and they almost outgrew our little box.
Well, we had quite a bit.
We did have quite a few. We're going to go ahead and have Jace draw here. As I would say, reach up high, but he's pretty tall, so he still can't see in it, though.
No.
He's picking one out of there.
Let's see what we got here.
And the winner is...
Casper. Casper the friendly ghost.
There was one extra at the bottom of the sheet.
Casper
That's
the
my
friendly
sorry, you're not a
ghost.
winner.
Who do we got here?
There you go.
Corey Rico.
All right, Corey, you have won a medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert courtesy of Firehouse Subs.
Yes.
All right, remember to get those birthdays in, and all you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, fill out the quick little form there, and you're automatically entered. Give us, like Teresa said, at least 24 hours notice so we can make sure to get you on the calendar.
That's right.
All right, we have a big show today. Lots of guests. Starting off about a quarter after the hour, we will have Lori Stofft and Joana Pratt from Arizona Western College. It's summertime, and almost all the kids are out of school.
Yes.
Here very soon they will be, and they're going to be talking about the upcoming CTE. That's the Career and Technical Education Summer Camps that are open to the public. Then we're going to have Mark Van Voorst from Yuma Heat Swim Team come in. And rounding out the hour, we will have Sergeant Egan from the Yuma Police Department talking about a new memorial.
How awesome. We have a full show.
We do. And you know what? It was a very busy weekend here around the community. We had a multitude of Memorial Day events yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And wonderful photos that were shared by a lot of individuals in the community. And I want to personally recognize this young man. We've known him for a number of years, Aaron Gandara from Cibola High School. Aaron was at the Pan American Games, and he is the 71-kilogram freestyle champion and the Greco silver medalist.
Wow.
And they are hoping to go to Worlds, which will be this weekend in Akron, Ohio, if that's possible.
Oh, my goodness.
His dad and I have been in communication for a number of years because the dad has been heavily involved with Cibola wrestling.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to follow up, and we're going to try and have him on within the next few weeks here, just because he's had a whirlwind of activity this last year.
Yeah,
even.
he's definitely representing Yuma and putting us on the map. Worlds is kind of a big deal, I think.
It is. Well, even the Pan Am Games
Exactly.
are, such recognition there, too. So congratulations to Aaron. Now, a few national days taking place today. I'm going to throw in a few world days just to switch it up for you because the national days were somewhat lacking.
You think?
Are you
This thing-
undecorated?
yeah, because I can't see my paper.
We still have our patriotic red, white, and blue decor in the studio.
It will be gone today.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'll have to put it back up again in July.
that's okay. That's
Okay.
cool. That's kind of a long time, Jennifer.
What? It's like decorating for Halloween in August. It's okay.
We could decorate for Father's Day.
Today is, it's French, the pronunciation of this.
You're on the
So
preface
it
this, I
is-
can't say it.
Where's Anita has the day off. Her son Jacob graduated on Friday, and we're doing, was it Universal Studios?
Yeah, I believe
They were
so.
going to do a variety of the Southern California tourist attractions for his graduation. So she's off, and she's usually my go-to for strange food names.
I can't say this.
A French staple, coquavin, translates to rooster with wine.
Okay.
And it's a rustic peasant-style dish that is easy to serve when entertaining because a lot of the work can be done in advance. And that's always a big thing. When you have guests over, a lot of people gather in the kitchen or around the grill in the backyard, but you want to be part of all the excitement.
Exactly.
And it's also National Paperclip Day. This is a big day.
Is it?
Well, look how often we use paper clips.
I find them all over the place.
Well,
I don't know if we really use
I
them.
found 3 on the floor I didn't pick up today between the various offices. Now, even the paper clip has its own day, and it's a well-known piece of curved wire that keeps your papers together and has other uses too. Now, while there are much earlier claims to the invention of the paper clip, according to the Early Office Museum, yes, there is one, the first patent of a bent wire paper clip was presented to Samuel B. Fay in the U.S. in 1867.
Oh my goodness.
And the original intention of Fay's clip was to attach tickets to fabric, but U.S. Patent 64088 recognized it could also be used to attach papers together.
Yeah.
And there were as many as 50 others that received patents for similar designs prior to 1899. One other notable name receiving a patent for his paperclip design was Earlman J. Wright in 1877, and at that time his clip was advertised to use in fastening newspapers. The Gem paperclip, which was most likely in production in Britain in the early 1870s by the Gem Manufacturing Company, was never patented. It's really interesting to go back and read about some of these items.
Yeah.
We use them every day. We take them for granted. But they're, at their inception, there were patents made on a lot of these items. And again, other things that paper clips can be used for, to replace a zipper tab.
Yeah.
And I have some camera bags where all the zippers have broken.
Yes.
And you've borrowed them too.
Yes.
So they're challenged. So we'll have to replace those with the large paper clips.
Yeah, well, it will work as long as the zipper itself works.
Therein lies the struggle. You can also use a paper clip to unclog a spray bottle,
Yes.
unclog a single serve coffee maker, a a hem holder.
Yes.
If the hem falls out of your pants or a skirt, and emergency hooks for broken necklaces. I've done that. Mm-hmm. So there you go. A little bit of paperclip trivia there, as exciting as that may be.
Yeah, super exciting.
It's also Biscuit Day.
Okay.
And that's important too because there's different variations of biscuits around the world.
This one says like the cracker type, right?
Well, that's more of an English type of biscuit. Mm-hmm. In the United States, we have the bread rolls. That's what's more common here as a biscuit. And there you go. There's our national days and world days. Oh, we can't forget World Composting Day.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a huge one. And Anita is also our local composter. And this last one here, I
was going to say, did you skip this one on purpose?
I had to look it up. It's put a pillow on your fridge day. I thought it was in your fridge because in Yuma, that's a good way to go to bed.
Cool,
to keep cool. However, they say your pillow brings you comfort every night, but you've probably been frustrated at how this resource is often wastefully ignored throughout each day, aside from sleeping on it.
I was going to say.
During this day, you can make sure your pillow is working all day to bring you prosperity and good fortune. Before the invention of the refrigerators back in the 1920s, people in Europe and the USA would put cloth in their larder for good luck once a year. Now, our food storage habits have changed considerably,
I would say,
and putting the future of this tradition in doubt, but the event has survived the scare, and it continues. Put your pillow on your refrigerator today, and they say that it will bring you prosperity and good luck.
Okay. I don't know if there's room up there with all my cereal boxes.
I've got crock pots on top of mine. I don't know, but
it's worth a shot. Anything to give us some good luck.
I think putting it in is a good idea right before bedtime because then it's nice and cool.
You do that and let me know how it comes out.
I will. All right, now we've received information this morning from the Yuma Police Department, and we talked well in advance of the Memorial Day holiday that they were having increased enforcement out on the roadways from all the different agencies. Many have received additional grants from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, and this is one of those. A YPD conducted an impaired driving detail Friday through Monday with the help of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, and their focus was impaired driving and apprehension of those impaired drivers. During the detail, they had 16 extra officers, and they conducted 114 traffic stops. Of those traffic stops, they resulted in 7 total DUI arrests, 3 for misdemeanor DUI, 2 for extreme, and 2 for aggravated DUI. They also had 18 sober designated drivers contacted.
That is awesome.
24 speeding citations issued. 4 of them were for criminal speeding, so slow it down out there, folks. 90 violations cited for other than speeding. 4 seatbelt violations, 4 child restraint violations, 9 other arrests, and the average blood alcohol content or concentration was 0.154.
You know what? I have to say, I traveled this weekend, and I left on Thursday, and I saw quite a few highway patrol and the state troopers out there. On the way back yesterday, I counted somewhere between 22, 23 different officers out there, and either have somebody pulled over or sitting and waiting, which there is definitely, you could see a difference with them on there,
and
because
that's
people
they want you to see
exactly that. You would, everybody was still, traveling at a good rate of speed, but they weren't excessive. You always get those people that just fly by.
But do that on a non-holiday weekend, because there are times you won't see a single
DPS
one.
officer
I agree. On a large stretch of highway, and that's because of hours and contracts and a variety of other things.
Yeah.
There's some times where it's not very heavily patrolled. What about that area where we've seen a large influx of those accidents involving several fatalities?
The road is still messed up there. I don't see that that's going to be fixed anytime soon, but I know the areas, so I know that on the way up there, on the heading towards Phoenix and Tucson, towards Gila Bend, I know when to get over, because the road just gets out of control. And I noticed that there's a lot more people that were doing the same thing I was, because it's not only is it hard on your vehicles, but if you're not paying attention, oh my goodness, I have to tell this story. When we were on our way up there was this big white Mercedes van, one of those. They're really tall. And it's probably a good 10-passenger van, and I'm waiting to pass it. I want to pass it, but because this person is not paying attention when they're driving, they rode between the center line, like, oh, let me use that as my center and just ride both lanes.
Oh my goodness.
They were riding it for a couple miles, and I told Kevin, because he usually naps, and I woke him. I said, Kevin, something is up with this guy. Either he's drunk or he's falling asleep, something, because he's going all over. And I told him, you know what, get his license plate, we're going to call it in, because it was definitely, I was afraid to pass him. And finally, at one point, we got close enough to get his license plate. We were getting ready to call, and I was able to pass him. And he's on his cell phone. He has his cell phone out, like his arms over his steering wheel,
And he's texting while he's doing that?
using his forearms to steer and looking at his phone while he's driving. And Kevin mouthed it, so like, oh my gosh, he's on his phone and not so many words. Mm-hmm. And he looked straight at us. So after that, he stayed in his lane.
But that's what it took to get his attention too.
Yes, definitely.
You know.
I was afraid to pass, because I was afraid he was going to run me off the road, not paying attention to what was coming up on the side of him. Scary, scary thing.
Well, good morning to Danny from Chicago right now.
Yes, good morning.
See that Chicago had a little crazy activity over the weekend too, which is based on the numbers they shared on the news as far as the violence, apparently typical for that city.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So stay safe there, Danny.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here on Today in Yuma and come back with Joanna and Lori from Arizona Western College. We'll be back after the break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge. You can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Skaggs Sports. Skaggs offers training courses, including Arizona CCW, First Shot, Hunter Education, and more. Plus, there's always a gunsmith on duty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. Did your AC go out at midnight or break on the warmest day of the year? No worries. Quick Refrigeration provides 24-hour emergency service. Call them today at 782-3691 or keep that number handy if you do need them in an emergency.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist, you're still not too late to get in on that awesome summer giveaway that they have going on. You need to go to Advocate Pest and Wildlife's Facebook page for all those details. And you still have a little bit of time to take advantage of that summer exterior pest control special. $89 includes June, July, and August. And all the details for that summer special is also on their Facebook page. That's Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed. Skylar, we'll see if the mic needs to be adjusted on that.
Yeah, it might need to be adjusted a little bit.
Where's it?
Right there. You're looking at it.
Am I?
Yeah, it's right by
Oh,
your hand.
this is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
If it's right there on that, when I had it right against the Advocate thing, I had it like pressed against that.
Oh, okay.
That probably,
That's probably why.
that'd probably be a problem. Because I think she said that like right as I was doing that.
Yeah, it's probably what it was.
Yeah, when you're getting in close, just kind of grab it.
Good morning, Theo Scotty.
All right, ladies, want to come on in? I'm going to bump the air 1 degree.
Okay. Hi, Leslie. Yes, I had to check those tires before I got on the road. Come on in.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hi. Come on in. One more. You're on Facebook Live, by the way.
It was already on 73, so I think it's a bit humid out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels kind of monsoony.
Yeah, it does. Say that too soon.
I know.
Why? What's wrong with monsoon? I like monsoon.
I do too.
We like the probability of rain, just not the humidity.
I'll wear my hair up. It's okay. I like the rain.
I love the rain.
I love the
Amber.
rain.
Yeah. I grew up in Tucson where the monsoon storms really materialize into rain.
Yeah.
That's Stafford too.
Oh yeah, thunder and lightning.
Everything comes a little further southwest and it hits that dome over Yuma and just rolls right off the edge of East County.
Yeah.
We don't get anything
When
here.
did that really big flooding happen in Tucson? Was that last year?
Ah, I feel
Yeah,
like it was.
it was last year. Yeah, it was.
That was bad. But they got rain.
Yeah, they got rain. Not that their roads need it. Their roads are horrible up there. That's where I went this weekend. And the area where I go, where my aunt lives, that road is always, I'm like avoiding potholes because it's so bad. And I have a little car.
Yeah.
And the construction now has been going on for a while, and they've gotten quite a bit done. So I was like, oh, yes, finally, almost done. I'm not going to have to worry about my car.
But then there's Yuma.
Yeah, not
Amber
as
says
bad.
hi, Lori.
Oh, hello, hello.
We've still got another minute or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one kind of does its own thing. It'd be like,
Should be okay.
Joanna's our specialist. I'm just the color commentator.
okay.
I'm here for
Say
moral
specialist,
support.
but I'm here.
That's right. Joanna just graduated with a bachelor's degree from ASU in secondary ed, and she's going to be teaching English at Gila Ridge. She had a job offer before she walked the line.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love that they sent out those stats beforehand, too. Even some of the ones that were just barely starting their educational journey for post-secondary education
Yeah.
that already had jobs
And you
lined up
picked
in the
high
future.
school, huh? Mm-hmm. How fun.
I know, it's a star in heaven for her. As the parent of a high school kid.
Did Mary graduate yet?
No, she got one
more year? Okay. I was trying to think of that this morning.
Yeah.
Where does Mary go?
Gila Ridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds.
Good morning, Cassie. Hi, Bob.
Cass?
Cass.
She's like on her last few weeks here.
I know. She's got, what, a month left?
I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks. How many weeks, Cass?
Are they going to
rowdy.
Facebook Live the birth?
I hope not.
Come on, Cassie, come on.
I hope not.
I'll get the good angles.
All right, here we go. You'll get the good angle.
That just means where we can see her face.
All right, ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Next Sunday.
It looks like Cassie is going to be a mama next Sunday. That's her due date.
Oh, my goodness.
We were talking off air about that because everyone lives their lives, well, not everyone. Many people in our world live their lives on social media.
Yeah,
And I said, is she going to Facebook Live the birth?
I highly doubt that will happen. I highly doubt it. Well, I'm excited.
Yes.
We've been waiting for this
Baby
one.
Rowdy cannot wait to
Yes.
meet him. Oh my goodness. Well, tell your husband that before that big day arrives, he needs to come down and address my IT issues here. All right.
Priorities.
Yes, exactly. Next up with us in the studio, we have Joana Pratt and Lori Stofft from Arizona Western College. Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Oh, thank you for having us.
We're glad to be here.
Well, school is almost out for all of our local middle schools. Are all the junior highs out already?
No.
I don't think
No,
so.
because Crane will still be going a little bit longer.
Crane,
won't they?
the Crane still is going a little bit longer, and District 1 is still going until...
Got a couple more days, right?
They have today and then 45 minutes tomorrow.
That is so baffling.
Check in.
All right, well, you ladies are here to talk about the upcoming career and technical education summer camps that are open to the public. Give us all the details.
Yes, awesome. Okay, so good morning. As they said, my name is Joana Pratt. Thank you so much for having me this morning. We have a lot of exciting events coming up this summer in the Career and Technical Education Department at AWC that we are excited to share with the community. So first up, we have a CTE Math and Readiness Camp occurring from June 12th to June 14th, where you will mainly be focusing on course content in math, gaining hands-on experience with professors in the classroom, and you'll receive 2 free placement tests at AWC.
So that's like a little sampling. You get to come in, you get to see where you are with your math skills, and then you get some real great focused tutoring just to get kids ready, or students, not just kids, right? Students ready for math in the fall.
So this is for students that are already currently enrolled for fall
Or any age at all.
Any age. You do not have to be ready for fall. And in fact, as Joanna said, there's a placement test included, and so that will help assess what your current math skills are, and when you're done, it helps assess what class you're ready for.
Okay. How remedial do you offer? Because that's what I need.
We got something for everybody,
I need to
Jennifer.
start in pre-remedial, and
Yeah.
then I'll graduate at remedial level.
We got you covered.
The math genes in the family are not mine.
They're all his.
Yes, they're my sons.
Don't worry, I'm bad at math too. But
And see, that's why we excel at English, and there's other areas.
yes, exactly.
There are 3 different chances to do that math camp, by the way. So there's 3 different start dates, and all the details are on Facebook. We have Facebook events set up for all of these camps.
On AWC's
AWC Facebook, right.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent. Cool. All right, so during the same week, from June 11th to June 14th, we'll be hosting a CTE Summer Certification Camp where individuals will be learning about electrical safety and the standards for electrical safety in the workplace.
And the entrance fee for that includes the certification. So I think that's a $100 fee, and
Yes, for
that's
that
really
camp.
that's really cool because you take your electrical safety camp and then you get your certification.
Okay, so that could help you in what areas?
in your work. So this is what this is what career technical education is great at.
Okay.
The area that Joanna works in, it gets students into the classroom, gets them a certification, gets them right back into the workforce. And some people are incumbent employees, current employees, and they're just upcycling their skills. They're just adding 1 or 2 more skills to what they can already do.
Well, I think that's an important one, not only, because technology has definitely come a very long way, and with all of the different, just look at the studio here. How many different technical devices do we have here?
Yeah.
And how many plugs do we have? Those
Yeah.
types of things. That's definitely important, and we're seeing a lot more fires happen because they're plugged into like a power strip. A power strip's plugged into a power strip. All those little things are we seem you might think is common sense, but not to everybody.
Like the Frankenstein Christmas lights.
Yeah.
we see a lot of that, but there are still professional environments too.
Right.
Bad to plug a power strip into a power strip.
I don't know. Well,
Yes, you're not supposed to plug a power
Yeah.
strip into a power strip.
That's
See,
how
we
I
can touch base on that at the camp.
Yes.
The world just wouldn't work without electricians. So shout out right now this morning to all the electricians at 925 who are out working hard, or the families of electricians.
Leslie's asking what the name is of the program again.
What's the name of that one camp, Jonah? Do you have that written down?
So that camp is the CTE Summer Certification Camp. There are 2 of those happening. This is one of the 2, and it is for the electrical safety. The second one that we'll be discussing is for construction.
Okay.
And that is an OSHA safety certification camp. So one is focused on electrical safety and one is on construction safety. And the construction safety one is really an OSHA, a 10-hour OSHA certification. Again, those stackable certificates. So people can come to Arizona Western College already working in a field and earn these stackable credentials or certificates that help them earn more money, be ready for promotion and that sort of thing, which is what Joanna's department is great at.
Well, and a lot of those jobs require certification every so often.
Yes,
so
really
it's
do.
nice that you can get it here.
Right, absolutely.
And Amber from Culligan said skilled labor is so important.
Hi, Amber.
And she's very right in that instance. Leslie said Clark Griswold Christmas lights. Yes, that's what we all think of.
That's right. That's right.
And what I'd like too is with the recent graduation and promotion of individuals from AWC, ASU, and AU and U of A, I know that there were a couple where people were sending us in the grad salutes for family members, and there were several that had multiple certifications that they'd achieved simultaneously.
Isn't that awesome?
Or concurrently. So
Yeah.
that is amazing.
So cool. It's really, really cool. You want to take us to the next one?
Yes, absolutely. So if we go to the OSHA construction safety one that we were just speaking about, that one will be happening from June 25th to June 28th. Again, it is the CTE Summer Certification Camp. However, that one is focusing on the 10-hour OSHA construction safety card, as well as the NCCER safety certification that you will receive by attending the camp.
And I think that one's also $100. And like we said earlier, all of these are on Facebook as events, and they're on the website azwestern.edu.
All right, and they're easy to sign up for through those platforms?
That's right. Some of them require a form filled out at our downtown center, and some of them are with Joanna's office. But all the details are clear online.
Okay.
All right?
All right. What else do we have in store?
So next up we have an AWC and Yuma County Health Education Camp from June 18th to June 22nd. And this one's really exciting. Participants will be diving into the world of health with a day on diseases, one on emergency preparedness, chronic diseases, nutrition, and then child development.
Okay.
Wow.
So some of these camps are designed for people that are already in the career and they know they're passionate about it. But this camp is designed for people that just have an idea about what we would call a meta major, right? An area of study. And so this is for students who are 16 years old or older, and they can get in and kind of sample and see what they're really passionate about.
Yeah. That gives them a chance, maybe I was thinking about this, and then they can go and say, well, maybe that's not for me, or yes, this is definitely what I want to do.
That's right. That's right.
And it's nice that you give them a chance to do that, because I know I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was 16.
Me neither.
We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do when we grow up. Not when we're adults, when we grow up.
When we grow up.
Well, fortunately for all these camps, they are very hands-on experience. The students will get an opportunity to work with their hands and get the experience to know what they want to do and, just try out a little bit of everything. So
Well, with the health, it's kind of a la carte. Like Teresa said, pick something that might be of interest to you, because if you're working at something that is not going to hold your interest,
Right.
you're not going to have a very happy work day.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
That's right.
If you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Right.
Right.
You spend a lot of time at work, so it better be fulfilling, right?
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on the docket?
the last one is going to be happening in the month of July. It is the Career and Technical Education Experience Week, and that's happening from July 9th to July 13th. Students will again gain hands-on experience every day in many different areas such as profiling, woodworking, CPR certification, licensed massage therapy, and they will be participating in a Virtua Police Simulator where you will be performing interactive firearm training.
Oh, that is a little bit of everything.
So this is really designed for students not in that traditional age group. It's really for 21 years old and older. There might be people out there that are considering coming back to college, but they just don't have any idea
Don't know
what
what
to
they
study.
want to do. Yeah.
So this is a kind of a special camp, and this is Joanna's baby. She's really running this camp, and it's going to be super cool. We've never tried anything like it, but we really want to encourage people who are thinking about a career change to come out and try us out for a week. You know how people like to sample a product before they buy it? That's what this summer is for Arizona Western College. Come and sample us and figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, well, no, and I think it's awesome because it's a little bit of what you guys actually offer right here in our own backyard. They don't have to leave anywhere; they can stay right here, and it's like you said. I think it's a good idea. If you're thinking about going back to school,
Right.
Look at what's offered right here, and you
Right.
can do it right here.
And
It's
that's
amazing.
July 9th through the 13th.
Yes.
All
Is
right.
there a cost associated with that one?
That one is $30 for the entire week.
Oh, that's a great
Okay.
deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you will become CPR certified.
Perfect.
$30 for the week.
We'd love to give a quick shout out to the Girl Scouts. We are partnering with the Girl Scouts on an engineering camp. So this one is not open to the public. Registration is just coming through the Girl Scouts. But I'm a Girl Scout for life. I was a Girl Scout leader, and we love our Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. And the engineering camp is going on June 11th through 15th, and so we're super excited to have some Girl Scouts on campus as well.
So
All right.
awesome.
And summer session starts today for
right.
AWC.
That's right. So summer session we have 2 5-week sessions, and then we have a 10-week session that bridges that. So students are signed up for classes. Some of them are online, some are hybrid, but a bunch of them are face-to-face. And there's still time to add summer classes. If you are interested in picking up a class this summer, say you're a university student back in town and you want to pick up a class for pennies on the dollar, our stuff transfers to the big universities, come on out and check us out. We have small class sizes, very personal attention from our highly qualified professors. We would love to have you on our campus.
Now, one last thing before you ladies head out this morning. I know last summer was it an engineering camp for kids?
Yeah.
Will that be coming back this year?
So not this year. We the closest they're going to get is that microbiology chemistry camp. So that's science focused. The only purely engineering camp we're doing is that partnership with the Girl Scouts. But we
Okay.
do have a great demand, and we have a great partner in University of Arizona. I know that we will see future engineering camps right here.
Fantastic. I just know there was a big request for it last year because it filled up very quickly.
I know. It's a really strong program. U of A, Tanya has done an amazing job out there, and the U of A has built that program beautifully.
All right.
And they can get all of the details about all of these camps that you talked about on your Facebook page.
Facebook page would be the best place to go first, but we also have it on the website, and we're going to get it on our online calendar, so all the details will be there.
Perfect.
All the deets online.
And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to give me a call. My number is 928-317-7107.
And that's
Perfect.
Joana Pratt.
Yes.
All right. Our guests today, Joana Pratt and Lori Stofft from Arizona Western College. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for
Thanks so
having
much
us.
to you guys for all that you do. Thank you for having
Well,
us.
we're happy to do it. It's Today in Yuma. We will take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie with these ladies and be back after the break. We're going to be talking swimming with Mark Van Voorst and I believe some members of the Yuma Heat Swim Team.
Sounds good.
Today in Yuma is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Give Dave and his crew a call today at 343-1040.
And Skaggs Sports, check out the Skaggs difference. Buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with free expert appraisals. Skaggs offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And from repairs and maintenance to premium system installation, Quick Refrigeration brings you indoor comfort expertise that keeps you comfortable and productive no matter the weather. Visit getcoolquick.com or give them a call today at 782-3691. And now, you're going to talk about Advocate next, but
Yes.
I have to tell you a story.
Okay.
I did the pigeon eradication.
Yes, you
And
did.
they've used these some type of gel items that go around the pillars in front of my house.
Yes.
My neighbor came over Friday and he said, what did they use? And I was explaining to him and I said, they kind of see it as fire. They see danger and they leave and then they try and come back, but the danger's still there. He said, I know. They went over to my house because I heard you talking about it on the radio.
Well, he needs to give Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists a call.
Exactly, Omar. And you can find them on Facebook. They're on all the social media platforms. And they have a special going on.
Right now, $89 exterior service for June, July, and August. Go to their Facebook page for details or give them a call at 928-343-9149.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break.
You're going to have that whole neighborhood on pigeon service there. Because it's going to go from house to house.
That's why it was worth it to trade it for pictures.
Yes. And we have our different little characters here. Those are the tenderonis. They're bigger now.
So what's it called? Professional pictures and like a whole new neighborhood of clients.
Right.
It's cute. Tell them about the pigeon.
Oh. Come on over here.
You can set it right there.
Oh, no, you're okay. We'll be heading right back in a second.
right okay.
All right, right over here.
I'm going to need a picture too.
Okay.
Ready? Smile. Perfect.
Nice.
Can I give you mine?
Yeah.
See if I can get the camera.
That's my selfie arm.
It's a great selfie arm. You're clearly very talented at it.
All right, here we go. Ready? There we go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's great to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Go grab the other ones real quick.
Take care.
Nice to meet you
Nice to
in
meet you.
person.
Nice to meet you.
You.
All right. You were going to have any students with you today or not?
I'm just, we just came back from a week long.
You're on Facebook
Yes,
Live.
you're on Facebook Live.
We just came back from a weekend swim tournament.
Oh.
So most of the kids are taking the week off.
I don't
They're
blame
ready.
you. I don't
Why
blame
have a
you.
seat right there,
Here.
Mark?
Good
How you
morning.
doing, sir?
Hi.
You look like you swim a lot.
Yes.
You got that swimmer's
Yes,
tan
I have
going
that
on.
swimmer's tan going on. That's for sure.
Probably for a long time, I'd imagine.
Yes.
A little while.
Yes. Yeah. For my whole life. Yeah. The dermatologist is friends in our first name basis.
It's probably good. Better to keep in there often than not.
This is true. Yeah. Yeah. Ever since I was a small kid, this was when I started swimming, about 6th grade, all the way through high school and college and beyond.
We've talked
yeah.
about the importance of sunscreen considerably here.
That's
I saw a new report that a friend shared with me yesterday that I'm not super duper, bye Cassie, excited about.
Bye, Cass.
It was just another source that they're looking at for sunscreen options. Mm-hmm. And I need to further investigate the validity of it because it is salmon semen. What?
This is your mother.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with my...
I'm not sure if we're going to go there. We might go the traditional route. Yeah, I can just see one of the moms coming to me. What do you recommend? Well,
I read it on the internet.
I just read it. I just heard it this morning.
Copper tone or
Yes. SPF.
Are you
All
ready?
right, we're back. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Yes, and if you do not follow us on Facebook Live, you're going to want to go back and watch the last commercial break, because Jennifer and I do stay live during our breaks for the whole entire hour, and you definitely get things that you don't get on the radio during our commercial breaks.
That's right. Well, next up with this week, moving on, we have Mark Van Voorst here with the Yuma Heat Swim Team. Thanks for coming in, Mark.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to come talk to you about swimming.
Well, swimming is one of the preferred pastimes in the Yuma community.
Yes.
We're fortunate where we do have the accessibility to do it year-round.
True.
Here in Yuma. And even while some places, our friends from the north might come to Yuma and think it's perfect outdoor swimming weather in December, might not be the case for most of us
No.
year-round residents. However, we have a lot of individuals in the Yuma community who swim competitively, and we're here to talk about the Yuma Heat Swim Team.
Well, thank you. And you're right. Our kids don't realize sometimes how lucky they have it. When we see other teams visiting from Alaska, Utah in the middle of the winter, and they tell us their stories. It's quite amazing. Our kids get an eye full.
Is their standard swimming like the polar bear plunge all the time?
Yes.
So, Mark, I get this a lot. We get a lot of parents and inquiries about what swimming is. There competitive teams here, and a lot of people don't know about the Yuma Heat. Give us a kind of a rundown of what Yuma Heat swimming is and how long you guys been around.
Well, Yuma Heat has actually been around for a long time, since the mid-'70s, I believe,
wow.
is when I can find records all the way back to then. We have quite the history of competitive swimming, year-round swimming, as well as our summer programs. Through our history, we've produced a lot of college-level swimmers, but more importantly, just a lot of top-quality regional, state level swimmers, and swimming in that way really promotes a lot of the things that we want our kids to try and learn. Discipline, goal setting, reaching your goals, coming to practice every day and just working your hardest, and that translates well to all areas of their lives, from school to relationships with their parents, to just learning how to become real valued community members and participate in community service.
Well, Yuma Heat is going to be offering Summer Heat, and that is a summer camp that is coming up starting next week. Give us the details about that, Mark.
Well, traditionally what we've done is we've offered a program that's lasted at one pool throughout the summer. And it's a program that's administered by ASCA level certified coaches. So you're getting qualified and certified coaching staff as part of the program. And we focus on two different levels. We focus on the Learn to Swim program, which is for our brand new kids, focusing on water safety, the beginnings of being able how to swim, and be comfortable and safe in the water. Then as the kids progress up through the different squads, we provide more and more challenges. So our summer swim program is just that. It's an introductory program for all sorts of levels, from our just being able to be comfortable in the water all the way through our pre-competition levels. So we have made some major changes this year, and that's why I was so excited to be able to spread the word, is rather than just being located at one pool, we have now satellite programs. So we have a satellite program in Somerton. We have a satellite program at AWC. So for our foothills folks, they can cut down their driving significantly. And then we've even been able to include the YPG program.
That is amazing.
So the families out of YPG have an option as well. So we will be swimming 5 days a week, an hour and a half, 45 minutes to an hour and a half a day, depending on the squads, with a swim meet to practice their skills every Monday through July 2nd.
I think that is a good deal. And it's $80 per session, which includes a team cap.
Yep. And we will be making team T-shirts, because we'll be swimming together at a site or as site teams against each other. So we'll be able to swim as individuals. We'll have an AWC team, the Valley Aquatic Center team, the Somerton team, and then the YPG team, all competing every Monday against each other. Even though we're all part of the same summer program, we'll be competing individually to try and develop some team camaraderie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, what equipment will they need to provide on their own?
Swimming is easy. About the only thing you really need is a pair of goggles
Okay.
and
a swimsuit.
and a swimsuit, and preferably a one-piece swimsuit, so that we don't have to worry about them falling off all the time.
Okay.
So other than that, all the equipment will be provided by the program: kickboards, fins if needed, things like that. But it's really easy, and it's really a great opportunity to get in the water, learn from some great people, learn from their friends, develop friendships, and then hopefully, if they have the passion, to transfer into our year-round program as something for them to do year-round.
And it says the summer heat swimming is from June 4th to July 2nd. Now, is that every Monday through Friday?
Yes,
or?
ma'am.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Monday through Friday, 45 minutes to an hour and a half a day at all the individual sites. And then Monday at 5 o'clock is when we'll meet, hopefully where it's a little bit cooler, and have our swim meet. And that's where we give the kids a chance to practice with what they've been really learning over the course of the week.
All right, now, Mark, you talked how some of your, I thought we were going to have some of the teammates also come in with you, but they were competing over the weekend.
Yeah, we've had a banner year this year. We sent the most kids in our team history to our Junior Olympics for the season that just passed. We sent 47 athletes to our Junior Olympics. We sent 18 to a state competition. We sent 8 to what's called a Far Western competition, which is if you draw a line from Montana straight down to New Mexico and all the states west, all the top swimmers from those states are invited to participate in this competition.
Okay.
So we sent a bunch of kids there. And then we even have kids that are participating at a sectional level, which is a nationwide level that's no longer age group. It's all A time, and if you swim fast enough, you get to participate there.
Wow.
So we had a 13-year-old who was swimming up against 18, 21, 35-year-olds, and she did really well. And it was super exciting.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Got to meet some Olympians and got to meet some Olympic coaches and really start to see what that next level can bring for our kids. So it's been a banner year, and as a result, but it all starts with our summer swim program. A lot of our kids come straight out of the summer swim program, get comfortable, and then are able to participate in the year-round program and do very well right off the bat.
So how do we get them signed up?
So it's very easy. Our website is the main go-to. It's yumaheat.org.
Okay.
Easy to remember. And right in the middle, there's a link for the summer heat program. And it's just a matter of registering. One nice thing is that because a lot of people are coming in right now, and we want to start fresh on day one with the kids getting right in the water right away, is we're offering a swim evaluation night. So people who want to come in and have the kids be evaluated can come this Friday from 6 to 8 at Marcus Pool, and we could have one of the coaches evaluate them and assign them to a squad. So on June 4th, the day of June 4th, we're ready to go, and we can hit the ground running.
All right. If you would like to give Mark a call, you can reach him at 446-3389. Again, you can register online and get more information if you would like it at yumaheat.org.
Thank you.
Right.
And we have all the normal Facebook and Instagram locations, but it's Yuma Aquatics,
All right.
not Yuma Heat.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Our guest today, Mark Van Voorst. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. It's time for a Lotus Day Spa and Salon Selfie. We will be back with Sergeant Egan from the Yuma Police Department after the break here on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. That was very nice of you. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
Did you say you swam in college at all, sir?
I did. I swam and played water polo for Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
That's
A
lit.
long
Water
time ago.
polo just doesn't even make sense. That is like, well, running around is hard. Running around for a ball is hard enough without being in water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we're starting a program for that too, from 8 to 9 at night. You know,
Really? You want to sign up?
The pools here in Yuma.
Let's talk about a workout, right?
No
Very
kidding.
busy, so that's the only time we can get us.
Next to Joan here.
Okay.
There we go. Smile.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course.
It's very nice of you.
Oh, we're glad to have
What
you
events
here.
did you swim, sir?
I swam the IM and the backstroke, which is the IM is all 4 strokes in one event, and then the backstroke.
How far were they? Or-
200 and the hundreds.
Okay,
Yeah, not too far.
that's cool. That's neat. You have a good day, sir. That's really cool what you do.
Does it feel like it in here? 'Cause it's
We
much
can
colder
leave.
out
We
there.
can leave the door
Okay.
open.
All right. We'll do that.
When you close this door, it cuts off a lot of airflow. Believe me.
I think is because how the direction of that tube shifts things. I
Smile.
know it's blowing because I see our fans moving.
How are you, ladies?
Good. How are you doing?
Hi. Didn't lose my keys this morning.
I was gonna say keys all in the right
Awesome.
spot and everything.
I went back on your Facebook page and watched the live.
I know Lori texted me.
Thank God she moved.
I know.
Just enough.
She goes, oh, I wish she would have been at another angle to get his face.
Lori, the practice times are Leslie. They vary. You can
I'll post the flyer.
yeah,
on
we'll
our
post
page
it, and
later,
then you can go to their website right here
No, I'm sorry. What's
and
your
find
name?
all the information.
Skaggs, Skaggs.
All right. And who are you with, JR?
I am a retired law enforcement officer and a member of the FOP helping with this project.
How many years are you an officer?
32.
Down here?
2 with the county, 6.5 with the PD, and then 22 as United States Marshal.
You wanted some variety there.
I was gonna say, a little bit of everything, huh? 40 seconds.
Thank you all for doing this. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you.
In that pamphlet, there's all kind of contact information
Okay, good.
for him and I, and email address for the project.
This is what it'll look like? Wow. All right, here we go. Cool. All right, you ready?
Can I take a picture of this? There.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We want to thank Mark Van Voorst with Yuma Heat for stopping by and talking about their upcoming summer heat swim camp.
That's right.
All right, next up in the studio, we have Sergeant Egan from the Yuma Police Department and J.R. Skaggs, a retired officer member of the Fraternal Order of Police. Thank you, gentlemen, for stopping by.
Thank you very much for having us.
Well, we have you here because we're going to be talking about a fallen officer monument project that you are both passionate about.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, give us the details.
Well, the Fraternal Order of Police Yuma Lodge, on May 15th, 2012, we had placed a granite stone monument out in front of the Yuma Police Department, and it was a place for us to honor the fallen officers that were killed in the line of duty or died in the line of duty while serving the Yuma area community. Immediately after it was placed, I looked at it and went, yes, it's beautiful, because black granite's always beautiful, and decided that it was way too small in order to truly honor the sacrifice from those officers and their families. So we had been talking about it ever since, and finally, with Mr. Skaggs' help, we are moving into action to erect a large monument that will be 11 foot tall and 44 foot long. And the City of Yuma Parks and Rec Department was gracious enough to work with us and give us a spot in the Pacific Avenue Athletic Complex, where we will have it for future generations to see.
Now,
And-
you've actually set yourself a pretty high goal. You want to have it by next year, May 19th.
I want to be able to have our annual
Our
Peace
15th,
Officer
yeah.
Memorial Service at the new site on May 15th, 2019. Yes.
And it's a lofty goal, but I think it can be met.
I think so too.
What are some of the obstacles that are in the path right now?
Well, we've made our way through all of the necessary requirements for getting the plan approved by all the various City of Yuma departments. Our fundraising issue is not issue, but it's ongoing, big and bad right now. That is probably the biggest hurdle we have to completing it in time. We're hoping that we can raise enough money through the generosity of the community and local area businesses and social organizations or civic organizations as well.
Okay. What kind of price tag are we looking at? Just to give people an idea of what we need to help come up with.
Our goal is $100,000.
Okay. And if you saw the photos, we'll share a photo again of the brochure that Sergeant Egan brought in. It's big. 11 feet tall by how many feet wide? 44?
44 foot wide.
That's a nice size.
Yes, and it will have the plaques placed on it that will have the name, the department, and the end of watch date for the 36 fallen Yuma area law enforcement officers. And in that, we also honor the CHP officers from Winter Haven and Imperial County Sheriff's Office. They're also in Winter Haven because they are part of our Yuma area communities.
They are. They are. One past years ago, he was doing a routine traffic stop. Yeah, CHP officer, and I'd known him for a number of years. To the radio station, they would come in and talk with us, and we'd cover patrol because a lot of Yuma people, cross over into Imperial County.
Yeah.
And he sadly was one of those who was killed in the line of duty.
Jim Schultz?
Yes. Jim was a longtime friend of mine and the station. So that, all these hit very close to home. But that was an individual that I did know personally. So, but yes, all right, if you're able to donate, they have a couple different ways in which you can do so. You can use your credit card or PayPal donations to the Arizona State FOP Foundation. That website is lodge24.azfop.com. And I'll go ahead and scan in the brochure too so we can share that with the audience so people have the visual. If they want to mail in a check or drop off a cash donation, they can do so at a few different addresses. So we'll make sure we provide all of that information for them.
I appreciate it.
Now, how large of a team do we have backing you? I know we have you two gentlemen here. Who else is involved with this?
There's two other people that are helping us out on this. It's been a passion of mine ever since becoming the president of the lodge, and it's a passion of Mr. Skaggs also because of personal connections within the law enforcement family.
Okay, I get a lot of robocalls or different telemarketers claiming that they're representing the Fraternal Order of Police. Well, it's a wonderful organization. I believe in it 100%. I'm leery of some of these calls that come through because there's a question to the legitimacy of a lot of them anymore.
Oh, I agree 100%. And our state FOP lodge is the only lodge that will do telephonic solicitation for donations, and it's not very often because they understand the problem that people are having with feeling that it's fraudulent.
Right. Well, anytime I say, can you go ahead and mail me a hard copy of that when they hang up, that also, lends credence to the fact that probably not on the up and up.
Yeah. But I had one time, and the guy was getting angry with me because I said that I pay my dues monthly. Why do I need to donate more? And I ended up in a hang-up phone call.
Well, again, you have a monument construction. You'd like to have it done by May 15th, so it can be the site of the next Peace Officer Memorial event, May 15th, 2019.
Correct.
And have you actually broke ground on that?
No, because we're waiting to build enough funds to start doing the work. Right now, like I said, we're in the fundraising portion of it, but we're also meeting with local vendors and construction companies so that we can get the information to them and see if they are willing to help us out with either discounted price or in-kind donations.
Okay. And the donations are tax deductible, correct?
Through the foundation, yes. If someone were to donate by going online onto our website, it's a tax-deductible donation. If somebody decides that they want to send in a check or a money order, then straight to the lodge, then it is not.
Okay.
All right, and we do have a lodge here in the Yuma community. What is the address for that?
It's a P.O. box.
It's a P.O. box?
Yeah, it's
all right.
very hard to hold meetings in it.
P.O. Box 6283, and the zip is 85366. Now,
we'll put it all up online.
Yes,
so it's
we will
easy.
share that. And do you know the exact location at the Pacific Avenue Athletic Complex where it will be?
Yes, on the west side of the complex, there's a separation between the grass area and where the crushed stone is. And it's going to be in the crushed stone right at that separation. The front of the monument will face east. That way it's visible by everybody that's in the parking lot or whatever.
Okay.
And it's going to be right there. The biggest portion of it is going to be the amount of the pavers that we're putting down for that area. And one, to make it more beautiful, and two, so that anybody that's coming over to the memorial service or just visiting the monument itself has an area to sit that's not in the crushed gravel.
Right. No, good point there. Yeah. All right, now, Sergeant Egan, you are with Yuma Police Department.
Yes, ma'am.
And how long have you been with YPD?
I've been with YPD for almost 15 years, but I've been on the job for 22.
Okay. And J.R., you have worked with several law enforcement entities.
Yes, ma'am. I started my career at the Yuma County Sheriff's Office in Parker, Arizona, before it became La Paz. Did a short 6.5 years at Yuma Police Department during the 80s, and finished up my last 22 with the United States Marshal Service.
Okay, and retired now, I take
Yes,
it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Made it through. And
He's retired, but he's still doing a lot of work through the Yuma FOP Lodge, correct?
yes, ma'am.
All right, well, again, if you'd like to make a donation, you can go to lodge24.azfop.com and use a credit card or PayPal to pay securely online. It's Today in Yuma. One last quick thing, Sergeant Egan.
Yes, because it's not on the brochure. We have a Facebook page, Yuma FOP Monument. Search for that, and the information's on there, and you can keep track of what we're doing.
All right, we will share that. Time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie with these two gentlemen. Coming up tomorrow on Today in Yuma, Wisdom Wednesday with Sarah Wizard from the library. We're talking summer reading and summer food sites.
That's right.
All right, we will see everyone tomorrow. Stay cool out there, drink lots of water. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Give her 1 second. She's got to flip
I have to flip a switch, and then you can
We
go ahead
we
and...
simulcast on both stations. So, okay, guys.
Bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow.